Welcome to SmashingBloke. Here at SmashingBloke, we're in love with cryptocurrency and all of that good stuff. Let's talk about Bitcoin. So why Bitcoin? There was this person or persons called Satoshi Nakamoto who published a paper in October 2008 entitled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. What SmashingBloke can infer from the paper are the following. Satoshi, and you must admit that's a cracking name, Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi wasn't chuffed about financial institutions acting as trusted third parties and processing electronic payments. One of the primary reasons for this is these centralized financial institutions have the ability to reverse transactions. There's also the question of the huge transaction fees and also the question of trust. Satoshi believed that what was needed was an electronic cash system based on cryptography proof which did not rely on trust. The system will allow peer-to-peer transactions without a trusted third party, a centralized trusted third party. So how Bitcoin? Well, the paper defined an electronic coin as a chain of digital signatures. In order to overcome the double spend challenge, which is, can Bob use the same funds to pay Dave and Alice? Satoshi proposed publicly announcing all transactions, thereby creating a system where there's a single history of transactions and all are able to reach consensus. This would be achieved by using proof of work, the proof of work consensus protocol. The solution would also need an incentive to encourage participation and also to discourage bad actors. So how does this electronic cash system work now that it has been built? Transactions are achieved by using private and public keys, which are hash numbers. A hash number is a number generated from a string of text. Bitcoin uses a secure hash algorithm, SHA-256. The transactions are bundled into blocks. These blocks are linked by timestamps. These timestamps contain information which include the hash of the last block. Hence the reason blockchain. Proof of work is pretty amazing game theory. This is where miners who are dispersed around the world, miners are people who process transactions, compete to find the right key to allow them to write the next block into the blockchain. In order to do this, they need to use a lot of computing power, hence the high electricity consumption. This allows them to generate random combinations until they can find the right key that will allow them to write the next block into the blockchain. This key has to be found within a 10-minute window. If you try to cheat, the cost of cheating is rather high because you're left with a huge electricity bill and no chance whatsoever of covering your cost with the reward, which is Bitcoin, which is issued to the miner who finds the right key. SHA-256 is worth an extended mention because it is at the heart of proof of work. It is an algorithm that takes any type of input and outputs a fixed 256-bit hash. This output acts as an identifier because whoever puts that input into SHA-256 will always get the same output. Hence the reason why miners have to generate random keys to try and find the right output, and then this output is then easily validated by the other miners. As regards miners, miners use high-spec kit which consumes a lot of electricity. It's also worth mentioning that miners are unable to spend their reward until the next 100 blocks have been mined. This is to allow the blockchain to reach the longest chain state in the event that two miners find the same nonce and are able to generate the correct random keys. There are and will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. Each Bitcoin, BTC, is made up of 100 million Satoshis. So who's working on this? Well, a whole host of developers contribute to the Bitcoin blockchain. Improvements are suggested via BIPs, Bitcoin improvement proposals. So when we see all this good stuff, well, if you're watching this, I guess you're very aware that Bitcoin's out there. Bitcoin is out there and it's live and it's being used and has become an amazing store of value. So what SmashingBloke think about Bitcoin? Well, Satoshi wrote an amazing paper and achieved the solution by using 70s, 80s, and 90s tech in the most innovative of ways. SmashingBloke has only skimmed the surface here. I've only skimmed the surface as regards the technical beauty that is Bitcoin. A decentralized electronic cash system that has a mathematical consensus and has an incentive to encourage participation and prevent bad actors. What's there not to like about Bitcoin? SmashingBloke is exceptionally bullish on Bitcoin, but don't forget, this is not financial advice. SmashingBloke out. If you like what SmashingBloke does, please give us some likes and subscribe. SmashingBloke, peace.